very nice to kind of give me a little bit of understanding of what you're doing here, but I'd love to hear from you in a department-wide way. Is that how you're seated? Are you seated in your departments?
No.
Yes, some of you are, some of you aren't. Good morning. Anyway, here's what I'd like to know. If you can, okay, if I have folks move around.
Of course.
Just what you need, right? Tell her to hurry up and get out of here so we can go run off our papers, right? What would be one thing, if you could do only one thing to help the kids in your department, what would that one thing be? I see a million things up here. You have a lot of work set out for yourselves. So please.
Okay, I'm one of the math teachers.
Oh, great.
And I would say remedial work.
Okay, so you would remediate your kids.
Yes,
Okay.
because they lack so many fundamentals that trying to teach them any kind of high school concept,
Pretty tough.
what they don't know and should know is visibly in the way.
I think I heard that in some of our conversation. What would you say about that? Remediating the kids.
I think that's a very good idea. Also, what I think for remediation, is to set those kids aside that really needs it. Because you may have a few, not too many, but a few that may know some concepts, but not all. And for them to do the work is really challenging. Just can't get it, and they just have to put their heads down, be on their phone or whatever.
That's the truth, and those phones are something else. I teach a graduate course in research, and the college kids come in, and the first thing they do is they put their phone in front of their keyboard. So God forbid somebody should want them while I'm talking to them. Perish the fun. But you know, one of the things that we did with those phones with the younger kids, one of the skills that kids need is the ability to summarize. I think you know about that. So what we make them do at the end of each period is they have to tweet their parents to tell them in 140 characters or less what they just learned in that class. So that it forces them, well, it helps them, let me put it that way. It helps them think about what they learned, and there's that little bit of communication, because you know when they go home and your parents ask them, what'd you do today? Their answer is, nothing. Do you have homework? No. I did it in school, or they didn't give me any, or whatever. So just that little step where they have to be able to say what they did kind of is a little bit of a help. Anybody else want to say anything about remediation? Anybody else care about that? I'm sure you all do.
Why remediation is key, when we consider the population that we get in here, we wonder why they weren't remediated before they
Exactly.
came to us.
How come they came like this?
Now
Exactly.
we're trying to remediate them at 18, 19, 20,
Yeah.
which poses an issue. Big
And how do they
problem.
like being remediated? What do they think about that?
They have no idea what it is
Probably true.
because they've never been exposed to it. As Mr. Walter stated, we got an additional 170 students, and we have a gentleman that is 20 years old in the 9th grade.
And he wants to be here?
No,
No. What keeps him here?
we can't put him out.
And he comes.
Well, he comes late. We can't put him out because we don't have a GED program that will receive him.
I can't figure out why he comes.
It's a social
Why does
day.
he come at all?
It's a social day. That's why he comes. Can't stay home all day.
So, yeah, so there's evidently something he wants here, and whatever it is that he gets here, there must be something that appeals to him. So, are there some things like that? Dr. J, you're going to tell me where my